All right, guys. Well, okay. Sorry, it's been a busy week. I haven't been uploading anything because I haven't really played the game. I've been a little sick, I think, the last week, and recently it's just been one of those weeks. Yeah. I'll try to get back to the normal routine. Try to see what I can do. After this dungeon, I think we'll be hitting 2.9k somewhere around that part. I'm not sure. And then there's only one dungeon left to do a 12 on before I have out all 12s and then start getting resilient keys for them, and that's Cinder Brew. That's gonna be tricky. That's one of the hard dungeons, so I'll do my best. My goal is to get 3K, so I'm going to do what I can. I think everybody at this point have already seen the update that Blizzard posted earlier today or yesterday, depending on when you watch this video, to the chip system. I'm not calling it a dinar. It sounds stupid. I'm calling it the puzzling chips, and that's exactly what they are. The puzzling chips. um, Essentially, what they are is this was a currency that was supposed to be introduced last season. However, Blizzard pushed it back to this season, and we hadn't even heard from them until about 3 days ago. And what they are is a currency, and this currency will let you buy any piece of gear from the raid. So essentially, it's like a tier set kind of thing, tier token, except you can use it on any piece of loot. Now, what it was before in Dragonflight and previous iterations of it, this chip allowed you to buy any item from the raid that it was current season at. Like, for example, in Dragonflight, you could buy there were like 3 raids at the end of Dragonflight that you could do, and one of these puzzling chips allowed you to buy any piece of gear from any one of the raids, and then you could upgrade that loot to however much gilded crest that you have. So you like if you buy a piece of gear and I don't think there was even a track for it. It was like you buy it and then you just upgrade it all the way until I think it was like 12 upgrades. So there was no mythic or hero track. It was just upgrades all the way through. And however many crests you have, that's what you can upgrade to. But it's different this time around. Blizzard has made it so you cannot do that. You have to buy the hero piece of gear, the normal piece of gear, or the mythic piece of gear. Now the problem with that is you have to kill the boss in order to be able to buy. You have to kill the boss on that difficulty. Like for example, if you want a myth track House of Cards or a myth track Kazan, you either have to kill Gallywix, or if you want the tiny pal, for example, you gotta kill. I actually don't remember where it came from. I think it's like bunk junk. I don't remember. Either way, you get the point. So in order to have the hero track gear, you have to kill the heroic boss, and then you can buy it. If you want to buy the mythic track gear, you have to kill the mythic version of the boss. Then you can buy it. In a way that makes a little bit more sense because, yes, I mean, you shouldn't be able to get loot from a boss you've never killed on that difficulty. It does make sense. However, the way that Blizzard implemented this before made it so they are turning back on, like, they're going back on their word. So I can see what I can. Understandably, people are angry. Not only that, but these chips take 3 of them. 3 chips, and you can only get once a week to buy a single piece of gear, which is completely irrelevant at that point. I mean, yes, they are also increasing hero and mythic track gear for everything that you have or are currently equipped. Whenever this system launches, you can upgrade them like 6 more item levels, including your crafted gear. You can also increase your crafted gear by like 6 item levels. But more people are more concerned about the chips or the NARs, whatever you call it, than they are really about anything. They're just more upset, and I can understand your position. I understand both sides. However, I think the real fix to this is just, do the same system that Dragonflight did. Let us buy that piece of gear, and let us just upgrade it to as much as we can with whatever we have. I mean, they are unlocking crests anyway. You can get unlimited crests at this point whenever the system launches, and your Valor Stones are account bound. So if they're going to do something like that, they're going to also introduce corruptions along with this. They might as well just let us have fun. My side of the argument here is just let us have fun. This is a good season for Mythic Plus. Also, at the Mythic Plus vendors, if they're going to do something like this with the cartel chips, put the Mythic Plus vendors in there so we can buy the Mythic Plus items too. I think that's my request at least. I don't really care much about the raid, and I really also don't need anything from the raid, but give people what they want. Let people have fun for once. It's a fun season. Let's not ruin it. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Mr. Pandaria Beta, the Classic Beta, is out also, and I am interested in playing Mr. Pandaria Classic whenever it does come out. So I'll be sure to take a look at it. I'll probably post some stuff for the beta. Um, you do have to level in there, but I'm not really sure how that's going to work at endgame or what kind of patch it's going to start and what raids are even available initially. But I guess beta's beta, so we'll have to see what's going on. We'll have to see what happens. And yes, I am going to be playing Range Survival. If I am going to check out Classic WoW, Miss Pandaria Classic WoW, I will be checking out the Ult Survival. I never really got to play around with it too much because back in Miss Pandaria retail, 12 years ago, yeesh, it's been that long. I did play Warlock. I also mained a Muck, so I never got to check the Hunter. This time around, different story. I'm definitely absolutely going to 100% try Survival Hunter back when it was ranged. So you guys get to see what it actually looked like back in the day. But yeah, that's enough for me ranting. I just thought I'd just, rant a little bit, just talk about the things that's been going on. Give you guys an update on the updates and what I've been doing and what I want to do. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the run, and I'll keep posting my videos on my road to 3K. We'll see what we do after that. It won't be too long now. 3K is not too far away. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys later and enjoy the video.
Find shelter. Run out. Find shelter. Run out. Find shelter. Run out. Find shelter. Run out.
What have you done? You monsters! It'll take me weeks to rebuild him!
Attention, citizens! Please remain in your domiciles. Guards are currently en route to quell
Interrupt.
the disturbance.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
So, you dismantled a few of my lesser inventions. Let us see how you fare against something more advanced.
AOE incoming. Dispel.
So, you possess a modicum of skill. It will prove insufficient against my newest prototype.
Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Watch your step. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Spartans! The invaders had made it past the outer defenses.
Do not allow these bots to detect you. Remaining within the steam will shield you from their sensors.
Warning. Excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning. Warning. Excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Dispel. Interrupt. Dispel. Dispel.
Welcome to my garden, trespassers! You could use a trim! My roses are of the highest caliber!
AoE incoming.
Consider this your burn notice! Thought you could use a trim! Meet your bloom! Just take a little off the top!
AoE incoming.
If you can't handle the heat, stay out of my garden! Thought you could use a trim! My roses are of the highest caliber!
AoE incoming.
Just take a little off the top! This can't be right!
Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines.
We can commandeer
Stay away from
transport to
lines.
access Mechagon's tower.
So, my misguided son returns. I'm impressed you made it this far.
You are no longer my father. Just a malfunctioning machine that must be shut down.
Poor child. If only you could accept the truth. The curse of flesh has run rampant across Azeroth, and I will replace it with mechanical purity.
AoE incoming. AOE incoming. Interrupt. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Dispel. Interrupt. AOE incoming. Dispel. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Interrupt. AOE incoming. Interrupt. 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 Dispel. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Dispel. Dispel. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Dispel. AOE incoming. Dispel.
Witness perfection!
Watch orb.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Watch orb.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Run.
Activating thrusters.
Watch orb.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Watch orb.
You cannot elude my targeting system.
Watch orb. Run.
Activating thrusters. You cannot elude my targeting systems.
Watch orb. Run.
Activating thrust.
Phase 2.
You think you have defeated me? Fools! All you have done is dismantle a piece of furniture. You wish to test my true ordnance? I will happily oblige. Cannon fully charged. Magnetic grapple engaged.
Run. Keep moving. Run out. Run out.
Fully charged. Magnetic grapple engaged.
Run. Keep moving.
Cannon fully charged.
Run out.